the busy Badarghatta Road in Bengaluru, and we are outside the premises of the Indian Institute of Management in the city. And outside here on the road are members of the staff, some of the students as well, standing in a line, making their point very clearly against NRC and CAA. So you're clearly out here holding a candle, letting the wax drop on your fingers as well. What are you trying to say?
We are continuing our protests against CA, NRC and PR. Today is a good day for us to do that. We've been doing this regularly. So,
Absolutely. Now, the protests have actually gone on for weeks now. How long do you think you can keep up this momentum?
I think we have to keep up till our voices are heard. The government is not allowing another alternative to build up, our voices to be heard. And I think it's important that both the sides are shown strongly by the media. So thank you.
So we have some professors here as well, continuing to protest. It's been weeks now.
It's been weeks, yes. And we would continue to protest as long as something good happens. The problem now you can see is that the guns are taken out. People are being shot. In primary schools, children are being grilled by the police persons. What are we coming to? And still we are not doing anything about it. So this is the 70th martyrdom of Mahatma Gandhi. We have come here together to say to the people that we still believe in Gandhiji's wisdom and values of democracy, of secularism, of communal harmony. That's what we want.
You still believe in Gandhi's values?
I still do. Because that is how I am brought up. My mother used to say, Atiti Deva Bhava. Anybody coming to our house would have to have the meal and then go. My father used to say that if you are a good person, 10 of you can have meals together on a single tamarind leaf, which is a tiny one. So what are we coming to? I cannot believe it. So we have to do it. We'll keep doing it till some good sense prevails.
You will continue then. Hopeful of Gandhiji's value surviving in India of 2020. How hopeful are you?
Of course, very much. I would say not just Gandhi's value. If you read our freedom fighters like Bhagat Singh, Ram Prasad Bismil, just a couple of days before I was reading Ram Prasad Bismil's last letter when he was about being hanged. And the only thing he has requested everyone is the Hindu-Muslim unity. And he has quoted the example of Ashfaqullah Khan. So this is not only Gandhiji, this is Bhagat Singh, Subhash Chandra Bose. These are all the leaders who have laid the foundation of our organization. So it is just standing by their values and preserving it.
Holding a candle here, holding up a light outside the IIM. What light are you trying to shed with this protest?
I believe in Constitution, Indian Constitution. A firm believer. That's a Bible to me. It's like a Gita to me, Quran to me. So whenever it's been diluted, I feel I should come out and stand here. What are the protests possible? And I've been doing it.
Both students and faculty members who have come out here in your personal capacity.
That's right. I don't belong to IIM. I'm an entrepreneur myself. Yeah.
You just joined. You just
That's
wanted
right.
to join the protest. Okay. All right. So, and what has brought you out here? Why have you decided to be part of this?
Ma'am, actually, this one really now I understood what it was giving to my life in this country till now. So now I realize that this is something it is going back or it's missing. So I just thought I have to be here and to do something to save this constitution.
Coming here to save the constitution. Are you a student here? Yes. So you're here in your private capacity?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And why was it important for you to?
So this was important because I wanted to tell the government that I am, as an individual, as a citizen of this country, is against this CA law and the upcoming NRC. So it was important for me to tell and stand and protest that yes, we are against the government.
Yeah. Wanted to raise your voice. So several people coming out here. Your message today, sir?
Yeah, I wish everything goes on peacefully and I wish Prime Minister comes back to the people and talks to the people, and there must be some end to this. I hope all the best to the government also.
And we are, of course, just outside the IIM. You can see the signboard there of IIM Bengaluru, a big poster here also. Satyagraha against CAA, NPR and NRC. This has been going on for weeks now. Do you still have hope? Do you think the protests will be able to have some impact?
Yes, I think so. It's, by the people, for the people, and the protests are also by the people, for the people. So I think there is something about, so many people coming together to make this happen. So I feel it will have an impact.
It will have an impact. You're also optimistic?
Yeah, I am full of hope. I think we as a country, we've always been very tolerant of each other. We've celebrated each other's festivals together. And that I think to me is the core of being Indian. And I think it will come back to that.
The core of being Indian. We have a whole row of people here, students, professors, coming out here to stand in the evening. In the end, we'll remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Martin Luther King, a quote from him on the day Gandhi was
on the day. Actually, if you see, if we do not speak now, if we do not show our protest at this time, then the people in the next generation will remember us for being coward, for not being able to speak for the truth. So this quote is what I have, which sums up the essence of the protest, and remembering Mahatma Gandhi on his death anniversary. And he was the pioneer who showed us the way of how to follow the path of non-violence. So that is why we are standing here without creating any violent protest.
A non-violent protest, and you've also come here today to make your point.
Yeah, so we are here to register a peaceful protest. Yeah. We want to stress that this is peaceful. Yeah. And then that's
It's a peaceful protest happening here. We the people, the preamble to the Constitution, I think, has been in deep focus these last several weeks. Did you read it really for the first time properly after all of this began?
No, not really. I've read it before. But I've got a greater appreciation of its value. Only when we've started losing our freedoms did we actually realize how important they are.
You do believe that freedoms are being lost at this stage?
Yes.
Quite clear about that?
Yes.
The row continues. A nation of sheep will beget a government of wolves. Well, that is a bit of a warning there.
Yes.
Are you optimistic that you can make a change by being here?
I'm not sure. I can't say that we will win or that we will be able to defend our nation, but I can say that we need to try. It is at this time that it is not enough. It's no longer enough to go where our government leads us. It is time for us to stand up and lead our country to where we want it to go together.
You need to try. So we have a whole row of people here outside the Indian Institute of Management, some holding signs, some holding candles, as they come here to protest against the CAA. It's been weeks now that the protest has been going on, and both in the private capacity as well, students and professors coming out here of the IIM to make their point against CAA, against NRC, against NPR. And they say the protest will continue. They do have hope. With DM Kumar, Maya Sharma in Bengaluru for NDTV.